Okay, here's a JavaScript interview question that I've gotten a few times. Find one or all missing sequential numbers or integers. Sometimes it's just missing one. Sometimes it's missing more than one. Or sometimes it's missing multiple consecutive numbers like this one. And then the other challenge, fill in all of the missing numbers. How do we do this? Well, here's my array. This answer is for later on. Let's do, actually, let me just paste this in. Okay, so we're looping through these array, but what is this? We're checking to see if it's in order. What does in order means? If it's in order, if it's increasing by one each time, then the current number that we're on, if you add one to that, it should be equal to the next value. 1 plus 1 is equal to the next value, which is 2. 2 plus 1 is equal to the next value, which is 3. 3 plus 1 is not equal to 5. Okay? So then that's how we're going to do our if statement. And then we're also going to do if it's last index is last index. And we're going to check if I is strictly equal to arr.length minus 1. Okay, so now we can do a really nice if statement. If it's not in order and we're not on the last index, right, then this part of the code is going to run. And I think all that we need in here is just console.log arr at I plus 1. Let's see what we get on the right. So see, we get the missing number 4. If I paste in the second example, are we going to get the correct one? Yep, we get 4, 6, and 8. So just these two checks will fill in all of the missing numbers, but not the missing sequential numbers. Let's try the challenge one. We get 6 and 11. So it's not able to do 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's not able to do 11 and 12. Let's see how we can do that. It's actually pretty simple. So first of all, we need to know, hey, what's the difference between the next number and this number after it doesn't match? Okay, so const diff will be equal to arr at I plus 1 minus the current value that we're on right now. And then I'm going to do let count is equal to 1. And then now I'm going to do a while loop. Okay, so my while loop is going to say, hey, as long as the count is smaller than the difference, then we're going to run something, right? So as long as, let me do the count plus plus first, and then here I can do count less than diff, like this. Okay, and then what's going to happen inside? Well, it's actually really easy. We just console.log arr at I plus count. So now we see 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11, 12, right? Because it found the difference, and then it did a while loop to increase the count, and then the count stops when it gets to be equal to the difference. And that's exactly what we wanted. Okay, so now how do we fill in the array? Well, that's for this part right here. So I did a copy of the ARR. Actually, a better way would be new array, and then we spread in ARR like this. Okay, so here, instead of console.log, why don't we just do, what was that? Answer dot push. Okay, and then after we're all done, we can just sort our answer. So console.log answer dot sort, and just a very basic simple sort, returning A minus B. And then you're going to see that everything's in order now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to 13. And this is what we got here. Yeah. And then let's try this with the other easier one, see if it still works. Yep, it still works, and it filled in everything from 1 to 9. Let's try this last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Cool. Hope that was helpful.